Hello everyone, this is Luna, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. The shutdown arc continues. The emulator froze and I'm not sure I remember where, so it doesn't really matter, I'm just at the end here. That's right, they don't give up, and I will never give up either, Mew. Okay everyone, pick your favorite card and raise it in the air. Lift it up as high as you can. With our combined power, we'll make that happy flower blossom. Russell, amazing! Even if the happy flower doesn't blossom, the flower that lies within each of your hearts can blossom. Even if the happy flower doesn't blossom, the flower that lies within each of your hearts can blossom. Even if the happy flower doesn't blossom, the flower that lies within each of your hearts can bloom. And together, that power will be unstoppable. Alright everybody, let's raise our voices in harmony, Mew. What is this? What's going on? This image of the future, this feeling of hope. This whole place is overflowing with it. God damn. I remember now. This is what Vanguard's meant to be all about. Having fun. And having fun is the way of the future. Thank you for making me me again. Hey, Vanguard has returned to normal. Thanks to everyone's support, passion, and the power of your imagination, peace has been restored, Mew. Thank you, Bagaman, and thank you, everybody. We've learned something very special from this event today. Never give up, no matter what circumstances might get in the way, and to how great it can be when we all work together. But the most important lesson of all, Vanguard's the best. Okay, that was only like a couple minutes left of dialogue that I was speaking, and I messed up a number of times, so that's involved in the couple of minutes because I messed up a lot. I'm sure voice actors do it more than me, don't worry. I know your secret. No, I don't. No, I don't, actually don't. But I do know that if you're going to voice something a lot, there are occasionally errors. I've heard about them. I've heard about them, yeah. I've heard the footage. And for the voice actors that are willing to allow their mistakes to be sort of public. I don't remember any examples off the top of my head, to be honest. I do know that I've messed up a lot, though, during this. I'm just like, I can speak English, I promise. To try and kickstart things at the United Sanctuary branch, they're recruiting a bunch of volunteers. After the excitement of Seiya's event, there are a lot of card fighters lining up, all willing to lend a hand. And that's great. I hope we can figure out a way for us to help them as well. Sure, but we should be focusing on improving our skills. We need to be prepared for the battle against Company. So, I suggest this weekend. I've come for some training. Hola! Huh? What? Hold on a second, what? What? Oh, wow. Remember Master Leon? He loves letting his celebrity friends use his island. You'll find everything you need here. What? I'm pretty sure you made that up, hi mate, but okay, sure. This is perfect. We can really focus on our training without any interruptions. Why do we have to wear swimsuits? Because it's very, very hot outside. I know because you're wearing swimsuits, so I'm just going to make a random guess. However, in real life, it is also hot outside, and I figured that was important to mention. Yeah, I mean, it's not like anyone knows that already or anything. Because this is the uniform of the island. The island has a uniform. And it's... Okay, sure. Now, because Master Leon can't be here to act as your gracious host, I will be in charge of you. Which means he's the chaperone that makes sure that no one misbehaves. And I will make sure that your every whim is catered for. Every need. Okay, we're hungry. I'm kidding. What are we waiting for? Come on. Well, okay then. Tayo's right. Let's get started. Mi amigo, look at your partner. He is so white. What? That looks weird. What happened to his card? Chrono Dragon next stage. Was it true what Koji said? That Raizu was responsible for everything that happened to the Zodiac Time Beasts? That's right, but if we can get them all back, Chrono Jet and Next Stage will return to their normal selves. And so, let's do whatever we can to make that happen. So, this is Shoma Shinonomi's deck. Interesting. With the Genesis deck, depending on the timing of the Soul Blast, you can increase the number of attacks. So when you're working out a strategy, you need to consider what's in the soul. Nice play, Misaki. He's totally got the hang of Shinonomi's deck. I couldn't have asked for a better training partner. If we're going to put a stop to Raizu's plans, he's not going to let me regain control of the Kiba Empire without a fight. How are you doing? Gonna need a little break? No way, this is our chance to train. So the tougher the better, don't hold back on me. Everything company does is based on the outcome of Vanguard matches. I can't afford to lose. I have to get better at this, much better. Neither Luna nor got involved in this because they wanted to. It was Raizu and company that forced them to do what they did. As for your promise that you'd protect Luna, you're simply using her. I won't forgive them for what they did to her. Not a chance. I'm gonna save you, Luna. So wait for me. Once we've had lunch, how about we try some matches this afternoon? Sounds good to me. If you like, we could give each other some feedback along the way. Oh no. I ordered a super special lunch for you. I say to them, bring it here. But they bring it all the way up there at the top of the mountain. Oh dearie me, oh my dear Tri-3. Forgive me, amigos. They have food at the top of the mountain. They put it... Oh my god, damn, that sucks. I didn't come all the way out here for a hike. Yeah, honestly. This is taking precious time away from our training. I agree. Let's just hurry up and get the food. Hey, I was thinking maybe I should have gone with them. No. The amigos will be fine on their own. Really? What if they can't carry it all the way down? I know they'll be having a bit of a tough time lately. I know they've been having a bit of a tough time lately. And so I want to do what I can to help. The best way to help is just be yourself. Besides, what those three need most right now is some alone time so they can talk. Oh, okay, that's what this is for. They just need alone time to talk together as a team. Talk about what? Just stuff, with no outlaws there. You mean outsiders, don't you? Yes. Team outsiders. Team outersiders. I did worse than he did, honestly. I went to be of assistance to them, but I wasn't able to do anything. What a loser. Maybe I'm never going to be any help. Kamui, stop hogging the screen time. You don't need more. You're fine. You know what? You've started to grow into a man, but deep down inside you're still a brat. The same brat you always were. Insult me if you want, see if I care. And don't worry, I'm just teasing you. You were always the youngest, but you were also the one who had the biggest heart. You try and give the impression that you're so hard. Even as a kid, you always wanted to hold your own. Why are you being such a wimp? You of all people. Those kids are trying desperately to move ahead and achieve something. You can sense their commitment when you fight against them, right? Yes, they are very committed, and so am I. I am very, very committed. In fact, I'm so committed that I am still going to keep trying no matter what feelings are in my way. Yes, there are feelings in my way. Like, I'm not sure if I'll be able to complete this, but I'm just like, no, shut up. I will. I'm stubborn. Yeah, I can. Oh, come on. How much further? This is meant to be the quickest route up there. I'm thirsty. Bring any water? Speaking of water, Chrono, I should be drinking more of it. I think Tokoha's got a bottle in her bag. Tokoha? Oh, shit. Ow! I know your pain, Tokoha. I know your pain. I was once in Japan, and I came back to the United States with crutches. Why? Because I walked too much and I overburdened my foot. Everyone was like shocked when they were like, wait, she meant it? She doesn't travel a lot like us? Wow, we didn't know. Yeah, you ignorant fucks. I tried to tell you, and you didn't listen to me, and now you're complaining because I'm on crutches? This is your fault. I mean, honestly, I did walk a lot without it being a problem, but I wanted something so much, I did whatever I had to do to keep doing what I wanted during that visit. It was painful, but I did it. It was nice. I was insane. It was fun, though. It was fun. Ow! Also, I went to the doctor, and the doctor was annoyed that I didn't let him treat my foot. But I was like, no. If my foot doesn't get better on its own, I will come back. But if it does, I think I'll be good. And my doctor was annoyed because I refused to accept treatment. But my foot got better. It got better. Like, I didn't need much help. I just needed rest. Which I was very good at doing because I've got an unhealthy lifestyle sitting down most of the time. But at that moment, it was actually good for my health to do that. Just, temporarily, it was good for me. Hang on, I'm almost done. There you go. There you go, Tokoha. That should help for a bit. Thank you, Shion. Sorry. But I'm surprised that Tokoha just... I mean, I get the impression people in Japan are usually more healthy than me. Obviously, that's not always true. I can't generalize an entire country, but I do feel like most people in my own country are healthier than me. I mean, honestly, if you have access to public transportation, you're probably healthier than me. I'm just gonna I think that generalization is reasonable. I mean, if you have to walk almost everywhere, unless you're using public transportation, I mean, considering how considering how cities work, I'm assuming you have to mostly be healthier than me to actually get around and survive. I'm making an assumption that I hope isn't unfounded. Although I do know that people in cities can get injured. I know. Trust me. Thank you, Shion. Sorry. Don't apologize. Although I don't know why you didn't say something sooner. Yeah, I said something and the group I was with was like, no. They didn't listen to me, and then they got surprised when I had to be taken to the hospital. And the group leader wasn't much better. And I'll just say that my group leader was kind of an ass. The first time and the second time, both of them were complete assholes. They weren't trying to be, they were just stressed out because I was a noob. I don't travel often, so they were inconvenienced by me. But I believe at least one of them made me cry. Don't apologize, although I don't know why you didn't say anything sooner. I didn't want to hold you back just because of a silly blister. Oh my god, ow. Oh my god, ow, that word makes me makes me squeamish. Yeah, look, I haven't had those before. Yeah, but it's still squeamish. Ow. Yeah, in real life, being squeamish is, it's not going to help you live. I know. It's okay, we shouldn't have been walking so quickly. It's our fault. It's time we took a break anyway. I've been thinking. In the beginning, I felt I understood where Raizu was coming from. I mean, he kind of has good intent, but you know what they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. His goal was to rid the world of pain. No more conflict, just joy. At least, that's what he said. If this perfect future of his was all about people living happily together, then I was willing to go along with it, too. But it didn't take long for me to see what he was really up to. The problem was that while he said he wanted happiness for the world, it came at the cost of someone else's happiness. The unit, Planet Cray, and a lot of the people around me. If that's the price of obtaining a perfect future, then how can we agree to it with a clean conscience? I can't go along with Raizu's plan. I think it's going to do more harm than good. I'm ready to fight Raizu on this. If they need my help, it goes without saying. I will do whatever I can. I just wanted you to know where I was at all. I just wanted you to know where I was at on this. None of this comes as new to us. None of this comes as news to us. Both Tokoha and I, we have our reasons for joining this fight, so you're not on your own. Tokoha, Shion, we understand how you feel. However, don't go off on your own again like that. We had no idea where you were. You gave us a bit of a fright. I don't want to go through that again. Don't you even think about it next time. Alright, I hear ya. I guess this is what people mean when they say if you focus too much on the goal ahead, you miss the view that's right in front of you. Yes, I admit that is absolutely true, and that's why I'm doing the best I can to make sure that I don't do this. Yes, I must be careful. I have to have fun with this, even if I'm a bit stressed. And so far, I think I'm doing a fantastic job. I've slipped here and there, but I mean, this anime has 9+ seasons. We only get 9 of them in this game, but there are more. But there is some truth in that. And what about you, Shion? Some of the guys you've been hanging out with are a bit suspect. Is everything okay with you? I guess I was becoming a bit too focused on getting my family's business back. I'm sorry if I made you worry. I'll be more careful from now on. I'm pretty good at making people worry about me, to be honest. That's not something I'm proud of saying. I'm just saying I've had my moments. My past is messed up. My past is very messed up. Mind you, it's not likely to happen again when there are friends like you on my back all the time. Shion, never do what you did in Gear's Crisis, okay? Don't do shit like that. That's dumb. Have you learned your lesson, Shion? I've learned mine, in some ways at least. You make it sound like I'm nagging you to death. Well, you kind of are. After my family lost everything, the only way I was able to cope was because of you two. Thank you. There is something I want to tell you though, and now's as good a time as any. I'll never forgive Ace, of course, for the crime she committed. I understand how you feel. But is that true, Shion? Is that true? I mean, I do know that is a very stereotypical statement, but still. It's kind of stereotypical for me too, though. I mean, honestly. What do I mean by stereotypical? Well, he's a Scorpio's son, and Scorpio's sons are infamous for holding grudges. But so is mine. I'll never forgive Ace, of course, for the crime she committed. I know it is Raizu and Shoma who are responsible for pulling the strings. And I feel sorry for Rummy Labyrinth for the way they were being used. However, I personally cannot save them. I understand you, Shion. I really do. However, I'm going to do my best to save and Luna. Whatever you say. I had my chance to stop them once, but I didn't have the courage to actually do it. I did what I did because I care for them. But then the Dragon Empire branch ended up being destroyed. And as for Luna, well, maybe if I'd followed my instincts, none of this would have happened. I'm as much to blame as anyone. Because I didn't do what I should have done. When I see those two again, well, I'm going to tell them what I think of them. And then I'll apologize for not intervening sooner. After all, we're still friends. And if Tokoha Anjo is your friend, she'll stick with you through thick and thin. And we'll be here for you. And we're here for you. Is that why you went off on your own? At last! Welcome back, guys. What happened to you? Just a silly little blister, don't worry about it. Serves her right for going on a hike in those fancy shoes of hers. Oh, damn. Tokoha, you didn't know better than that? I mean, come on. Oh yeah, and who's the one who kept tripping on the way down? I'm going to be honest here, guys. I've put on appropriate shoes, like shoes that I'm supposed to wear, and they've given me blisters. They hurt! They hurt so bad. I thought I was following the dress code, but those shoes just hurt me. My feet I think they're wide. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what the deal with them is. I'd have to ask a professional and hope that he doesn't destroy my feet. I overheard a story of my mom saying she was in pain and her foot doctor wanted to be extra sure. So he tested that. And my mom screamed and he was like, oh, so you are in pain. If someone was going to do that to me, I'd be like, no, don't. If you test me, I will scream and everyone is going to know about it. And I will say that it's your fault for making me scream. Because you did it on purpose, you brat. Ugh. And ever since, I'm afraid of foot doctors. Because I overheard that. And it's not like that guy had to do it. My mom was reporting pain and he was just double checking she wasn't faking. Ugh. I'm still pissed about that. I'm not over it. No one tests if I'm in pain because if you try to, I will not hold back. There wasn't even anything to trip on. Shut up, shut up. Sometimes I trip on things and nothing's there. It happens, honestly. See, everything turned out fine. Yeah, but Tokoha still has a blister for wearing shoes that weren't appropriate. I wore shoes that were appropriate, though, at least I thought. And those shoes that were supposedly appropriate gave me blisters. And I'm still squeamish over that. I'm so pooped. That reminds me, do you remember the time the three of us went on that boat trip? Colonel wanted to show us a meteor shower. Yeah, I remember, but it ended up being too cloudy to see the stars. But there were some really cool fireworks. Even though the trip was my idea, it was a total disaster. Even though you were as stereotypical as you could possibly be. We might not have seen the stars that night, but we can sure see them clearly now. The budget wasn't high enough, guys. The budget wasn't high enough. Okay? Just remember what it's like to be dark outside, and I'm sure that I'll be fine. I'm sure that I'll be fine unless you have aphantasia. I've been thinking. Maybe I'll go overseas after I graduate from junior high. I'd like to find my own style of vanguard, away from the influence of my brother. You already have it. What about you, Shion? You're going to get the family business back? I am, but once I've done that, I've got another idea. I haven't got any of the specifics worked out yet, but I'd like to create some sort of organization to support card fighters who aren't able to continue to play Vanguard for whatever reason. That's actually very nice of him. This is the kind of shit people should be doing. Like, being rich isn't bad. You can do a lot of good with that money. It's just people like to hoard it instead. Why? Interesting. What about you? I don't know. I just want to carry on card fighting. Full-on fun card fights. You okay? Everyone's looking for me, so I've been on the move. And you? It's noon here. It is absolutely not noon here. I take it you're calling because something's happened. There's been an immense power surge. I discovered a massive stride force. The Zodiac? Where? Tell me. We've got a bit of a problem. What sort of problem? The video is too long. It's in space. Hold on, let me say that again. We've got a bit of a problem. What sort of problem? It's in space. Oh my god. Okay, I know it's not funny that it's in space, but I'm just like, wow. That's not supposed to be funny. And that's my sense of humor in a nutshell. Laughing at shit that shouldn't be funny but somehow is. At least that's not the offensive kind. Sometimes I can't hold back and I just If I can't hold back, it's hollow to apologize at that point. I mean, it's good that I can laugh, right? It's especially privileged that I can laugh my ass off uncontrollably. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, let's hope that everything goes well. Let's hope everything goes well. Yeah. Everything is going to be a disaster because that's the kind of videos I make. Disasters, but they're nice.